came out to Gold's Venice, and as we're on the way out, you see my boy, Chris Bell.
Then I show up, and I tend to do that a lot. I'll just show up somewhere. But this is the Mecca, man, and I'm glad to have my boy Jerry Ward here.
This is awesome, man. I really wish I could get out here more often to hang out, and I wanted to come out to his premiere. I did not come out to the premiere, but I'm going to try to see the movie tonight. Prescription
It
Thugs.
doesn't matter, because I know you always got my back, and
Absolutely,
I know that you're always supportive. And that's the thing with this industry, is like with everything, like we have to support each other on everything. So when I tell people are like, oh, when's your movie on Netflix? I'm like, stop being cheap.
Right.
Like, you gotta, like, everybody should pay for everybody's stuff, because we're all friends.
Yeah.
And we all buy stuff anyway.
Absolutely.
Might as well support each other.
I mean, the movie that's coming out, Prescription Thugs, which I think that everyone should watch. Specifically, the big thing that hit me when I was reading one of your posts was that when they changed the Oxycontin to where you couldn't sniff it or shoot it anymore, it lost like 80% of its sales.
Yeah, it went down 80%.
80%.
And so that just shows you very directly that when you can't abuse a drug, people don't want to buy it. So that's it's a direct thing with Big Pharma. It's like, I actually just got a letter or an article written about me today from Big Pharma about my movie, which is like, that's the best possible.
Right.
Go ahead, write all the articles you want. Give it the worst review you could ever give it, because I want that, because I want that'll just make people want to see it.
It'll give it that kind of
say, why is this guy so mad about it?
I mean, was it something that they were tearing you up about? Were they dogging you about it? Or?
The guy was like, the title of the article is Prescription Thugs, ? Really ? And then it goes on to like sort of blast he's like, oh, they're saying that Big Pharma kills people. Well, it does. I mean, how are you going to say it doesn't? Like, you're going to defend that people are dying from this drug and that you guys are making the drug and the drug's being abused? Like, it's your responsibility as somebody who puts out a product. If I put out a product to kill people, I'd be in jail.
Right.
Like, unless I had enough money to pay my way out of it.
And the thing about it is, a lot of us can actually vouch for the fact that it is screwing up people's lives, because it messed up my life, my friend's life. I had people that died from it. You know, like, it is, you know.
How many people do you know that are like maybe your age that died? I can name
a lot.
You know, I mean, like, look, I used to work for WWE, and when I worked for WWE as a writer, it was probably the worst time for those painkillers and for those pills. And I would just see dudes like pop 10 of them and chew them. And it's not a condemnation of wrestling, because I love wrestling and I always will. I started my movie with Hulk Hogan, my first movie with
Bigger, Stronger, Faster, by the way. Another, amazing movie that everybody should see.
Well, if people in the fitness industry haven't seen it, then they need to find.
Well, I get a lot of like new kids, younger kids watching the channel, so they may not have seen it yet.
But it's strange. It's like, if I was younger, and I'm not doing this to try to get everybody to watch my movie, but when I was younger, I would always try to seek out information. It was just my style. It's like, oh, I want to get into that. Let me seek out information. Right. So I'd watch a documentary. I mean, I kind of made the movie with that in mind. It's like, what if somebody that never like really worked out or ever watched Bigger, Stronger, Faster, or never took a prescription drug and watched Prescription Thugs? How can I get those people to have compassion? The audience
to understand it.
And that's a big thing too. Is a lot of these people that are that'll write reviews. They'll be angry like at everything, and so I like it though, because on Bigger, Stronger, Faster and on Trophy Kids I didn't have any negative reviews, but now we're doing something where we're basically I'm dipping into the money and affecting people's money, and then they get pissed, and it's like, of course they're gonna get pissed, but I'm not doing anything that's like illegal or bad. I'm trying to get you to stop doing what's illegal or bad. And his article makes me look like the bad guy.
Right.
I mean, you're going to tell me that we have a person die every 19 minutes in the United States from prescription drugs, and
there's no problem.
And there's no fucking problem.
Right.
That's
the thing is, it's going to cause controversy, and controversy will actually get it out there more. So fuck it, that's the way it's going to work.
What do they say? Like controversy creates cash.
That's a new one. I always get there's no bad publicity.
Well, that's controversy creates cash comes from Eric Bischoff, WCW.
Really? Yeah, well, he's a smart guy too.
Well, Eric, remember him?
Yeah, he used to run the WCW, absolutely.
Yeah, that's what he used to say, though, controversy creates cash.
Well, I'm going to have to remember that one. But Prescription Thugs, I'm going to go see it while I'm here. So I want to see it on the big screen. We were just talking about that in there.
One of the things that, it just always, I think the reason why, I don't see Jerry very often. I think this may be second or third time even seeing each other, but we hit each other up online all the time. We just have this mutual respect for each other, which I think is...
I think we've been through a lot of the same things.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, once you hit me up and you said, I've been addicted to pills, all of a sudden, I became much better friends with you, because I'm like, oh, this guy gets it. He understands what I went through, and you can relate to people on that level. And I think that's a big way into getting bigger. If you want to get stronger, you go to a powerlifting gym. You want to get more shredded, you go to a bodybuilding gym. And if you want to get sober, you go to a rehab. That's what I did. So there's ways to get what you want, and you just have to figure out what the goal is, and then how to get there. And it's just like anything else. It's just like lifting or training or anything. You got to figure out the route and take the path.
plan of attack. I don't want to hold you up anymore because I know you're trying to work out and you have so much stuff to do.
How is that damn bulldog, French bulldog? He's
Oh,
amazing.
dude. So right now, we actually put this in here. I just talked to Erin through text. So she went to work and left him in the kitchen. He usually isn't really home alone by himself. And he tore up the potty pad and peed and pooped all over the kitchen. She had to give him a bath.
That's what dogs do. It's a dog.
He's a puppy, but I mean, he's really rambunctious and he's really curious about everything, but he's really sweet.
He's so cute, though.
He's so cute, man. He's awesome. He's, I'm
We'll
glad
never,
that we got him.
Hey, the other bond that we had was
the
we
dogs.
both had fucking bulldogs.
Bulldogs.
And the English bulldogs, I mean, Bruno, he was amazing. I used to like always comment on his pictures.
Right,
'cause
yeah.
I thought he was like just an awesome dog. And,
I just couldn't bring myself to get another bulldog after him. I looked around and I was like, I don't know.
You made the right choice.
And you know, Brady's just a whole new deal, and I'm glad that I got him. You know, I miss him. Like, I can't wait to get home to see him. Aaron too. You know, of course I want to go home to see Aaron too. But
And congratulations on getting engaged.
Thank you very
Congratulations,
much.
Aaron, if you watch any of his videos.
I hope
But
she
if you're
watches
anything
it.
like my brother's wife, you don't listen to the podcast because you just don't want to know, and you don't watch the videos because you just don't want to know either.
All right, well, have a good workout,
All right,
brother.
buddy.
It's good to see you. Take care of yourself.
Take care,
man.
buddy. Yeah,
We'll
thank
see
you. Cool.